Hi Aquarius, what's up? How you doing? 'Tis I, the only Archer with Archer Astrology. I'm actually Jan's Hugglebuck. I'm just filling in for Archer today because he played hooky. Guy never shows up for work. I don't know how he even still has a job. But thank you very much for being here. Hi TikTok, welcome, welcome. Instagram, how you doing? Aquarius, it's that time again. We're going to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind. Looking at the energies around the middle of August of 2024-ish. But whenever you clicked on this reading, it's perfect timing because they're meant to find you when they do. And feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like. Leave timestamps in the comments if needed. Because my readings get a little bit long, that's only because we're going to take a look at everything going on for you for the week ahead. I'm going to take a look at your work situation. I'm going to take a look at the past love, the one that's been going off, and see what's up with them, if they're coming back. For the Aquarius is looking into a little newer current love, got you covered too. Then we'll come back together and take a look at the future influence on the connections, okay? All the messages will be for your highest and greatest good only, of course, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. So, tray table's up. It's going to be go time because when I sat down to meditate on your energies, right out of the gate, I heard Aquarius has been confused. There's a lot of confusion. I was like, okay, what do we do? And then the next thing God said was, next offer will be like, whoa. I'm like, you talk like that? And God's like, totally. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were from California. But it's cool. All right. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the personal one-on-one Zoom readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. So I look forward to working with you. Please, if you're on TikTok, double tap that screen, show a little love. Instagram, love the like for me. Right here on YouTube, all you got to do is hit the like down here. You don't have to. I know it puts me in your liked videos, and then people are like, why do you watch Archer? What's the matter with you? But maybe I'm at least like one of your top 3. What means more to me is if you would subscribe and set the bell to all notifications. And also, if you even already are subscribed, it might be advisable to tap on the subscription and make sure the bell is set to all because YouTube has a habit of turning that feature off on like every channel you subscribe to. So definitely worth just a look-see just to make sure. And make sure you also share the channel with that one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed. I do go live Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern for a pick a card reading where my decks pick you. And Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern for the all signs from Aries to Pisces, which the latest one is coming up tonight. So I look forward to seeing you back here. All right. And check out all the playlists. Everything is neatly prioritized and organized for your viewing enjoyment. All the readings, weekly individual sign readings, as well as the healing music base covers with Bill. He's our resident Gemini. I got the greats, little garage band from Liverpool called the Beatles. You might have heard of them. I've also got Toby Keith, Caitlin Petty, Casey Musgraves. There's a lot. Chuck Berry even showed up once. And there's more coming, so definitely stay tuned. And when you need a little break from the cards, a base cover helps. And when you need the whole break from the cards, follow Caitlin Petty over here at Kate Petty because you can't help but walk away from her concerts with a smile. Okay? So, let's do it to it. We got the intro out of the way. We're good to go. Let's see what's up for you and the one on your mind. Standard Archer spread. Nothing special. Just the little cross I carry. But it's for you. All right? So let's do it to it. Aquarius, what do we have for you and the one on your mind? What is the thoughts, feelings, and emotions? Both sides of the energetical fence. Let's do it to it. All right. You ready, Aquarius? Here we go. All right. 2 shuffles. Whoa. Hold on. The moon card comes out. 7 of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, like you've already planted a lot of your seeds. In the biblical tarot, this is the parable of the sower. And you're wondering like how many of the seeds are going to fall on the barren path? When is one of these things going to take root? With the moon card popping in the energies on the table, this shows some fears and some overwhelming energies you've had. And that a little bit of rest might be needed. Okay. This one coming out here shows Jacob's dreams. So your dreams have probably been speaking to you a little bit more and you're wondering like, why do I keep thinking about them? Why do I keep dreaming about them? What does it all mean? All right. It's like, Archer, I love getting all the signs. It's wonderful. Repeating numbers are awesome. Everybody should try it, you know. But what does it all mean? So let's find out. Let's get an answer. Let's do it to it. All right. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome, auspicious Aquarians. Friends, Romans, Aquarians, lend me your ears. But not for real. Just keep them hooked to your head. It's cool. All right, let's go. Let's do it to it. Morning, everybody. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck that's blanketing the reading is the Magician. Virgo, Gemini energy, which does make sense. So Mercury retrograde and the preamp for Mercury retrograde with the Lionsgate portal we've just gone through is definitely taking its toll on you, but this is showing going forward in the week ahead that you can actually work to manifest and use what you've got on hand, okay? The magician has all the tools that he knows what to do with. It's not just like, I got all the best stuff, but it's being able to be MacGyver and work with the tools you have at hand so you don't have to wait for more stuff to come in, all right? In the future coming up here, you will part the seas like Moses to follow your path to get to the promised land that you're seeking. And with justice, which is Libra energy underneath that, there's balance and stability coming to your head and your heart chakras where they're going to work together, okay? The Page of Wands shows that music and the harmony that you seek will help balance the connection out to the Two of Wands. Time to make a decision. So somebody here in the energy that's been on your mind has finally Two of Wands, made a decision to make a decision to make a decision already, okay? So let's see where it goes because it looks like it's going to get better, and I'm good for that. Now, let's do it. Current conditions at Aquarius. What's going on? The Nine of Pentacles, focusing on yourself and your stability. Virgo energy. This is the Queen of Sheba visiting Solomon. For some of you, you might actually, I'm seeing here that some of you might be like really focusing on yourself and your health, okay? Maybe even planning a little bit of Aquarius time. And just like, I see here an offer actually might come in to like go to a fun event. Could be even like I'm seeing like a baby reveal party, bridal shower, something like that. And you might be like, I just want some time to myself. I'm not sure, Archer. Nine of Pentacles, you'll steal the show while you're there. You're going to have some time to let your hair down for a moment and let the day-to-day hustle and bustle disappear. Nine of Pentacles, take care of yourself, okay? I see here if you do choose to go to whatever this event is that's incoming, and some of you might even have got an invite, like could be hanging out in your spam folder, could be in like a message folder on your phone you forgot about. But if you choose to go, you'll actually enjoy yourself, and there is the potential here for a meetup where for some of you, you will actually come home with a phone number, okay? Got the number on the wall, Jenny? But you will come home with a phone number of like a new friend, possibly even a potential suitor that will start bringing some new fun people into your circle, okay? I like that. Now, what's going on with the current immediate influence around you? What's happening? Here we go. Ace of Pentacles. Mathematically, if you're into numerology and the repeating signs, 9 Pentacles plus 1 Pentacle is leading you right to your 10 of Pentacles. It will start happening faster than you see here, Capricorn energy. This is entering the promised land. The name Joshua might resonate to you. This is Joshua 1:3 showing up on this one here. So you are at the beginning. You're at the threshold of the future. So you're in the new earth energy. But what we just have dealt with, the Lionsgate portal was like the last attempt to do that mean evil test. Because the bad energies don't just go away peacefully. They put up a struggle. They put up a fight, right? So even though we've all Mandela affected and crossed into this new earth timeline, which just by being here, you are a part of it, that older energy during that Lionsgate portal tried to give off one more roar. You know what I mean? See? Look, throat chakra, you know? But you can't be stopped, okay? Name Joshua might resonate to you, and also you might be seeing repeating tens. 10-10 shows up, because on the 9 of Pentacles, it's 1 Kings 10-10. So this does show that you are at that threshold to start and go forward into the new land. Oh my goodness. We had a mic problem yesterday on Scorpio. That was hilarious. I laughed about that one. And now Lionsgate Portal's just like, well, if we can't stop his mic, let's try to stop the whole voice. You can't do it, but it's hilarious to watch. Bless your heart. It's so fun to watch you guys try. You guys are all in the good, and you're getting your 10 Pentacles going forward, okay? You are unstoppable. Even if you're feeling very overwhelmed right now and a lot of stuff getting to you, they can't stop you. You're invincible, okay? And I see that you're developing your gifts on that, too. You might be getting a little more spiritual and into things. The esoteric side, tarot. Some of you might actually be into chakra, Reiki healing, and work like that to clear your mind, clear your space. And it's working for you. You're at the threshold of a precipice of like a big future plan for you, okay? Now, on the work home front, what have we got going on the work side of things? The Four of Swords, Elijah's retreat into silence comes out. Libra energy. This is showing at the moment that a little bit of that Aquarius rest time is needed. Some of you might be playing hooky where you've been overwhelmed so much with having to work overtime, working late hours. that you're like, I'm either using my PTO time or I'm calling off and just going to stay home, watch movies, that sort of a thing. You've been trying to focus on you and your work, you know, keeping your mind to your desk, to yourself, even though everyone around you is like seems like you're being attacked at work too. Okay? Could be a lot of like jealousy in the mix, people talking about you behind your back, and you're like, you know what, if they focused on their jobs just as much as they focused on what I was doing, they might actually accomplish something, you know? So this does show clarification that as you're starting into this, it can become a lot of overwhelming energies to almost be suspecting that this Mercury retrograde will play out like every other Mercury retrograde. And everyone around you, especially if they are in the old Earth and the lower timeline, they're being affected by it and wondering why you're doing so good, okay? Some of you actually got some plans to quit work, okay? You're doing some quiet quitting or making plans to go forward, and you're not letting on, okay? Could even be like working to branch out, start your own 9-to-5 thing, break their 9-to-5 cycle, and you're just riding it out so that you still have health insurance and a little steady paycheck, and you're solely at the verge of a transition out of that element. So we'll get some cards and see what that's about for sure. Now, past love. Aquarius is dealing with the past love. The World card. Oh my goodness. I like that. Now, in the beginning, this seemed like somebody that was your whole world. You really gave your all to them. All right? And they're returning back around, and we got to make sure they're coming in correct, because in this case here with the World card, I'm seeing that they actually see you as the one that got away, no matter what you guys have been through, which we'll find more on the story. But that's what I just heard, like Aquarius is the one that got away. So with this one here, it's kind of like, remember that they lost you. You didn't lose them. You might be sitting back wondering, if you're dealing with a past person, that like, well, they broke up with me and they probably found better by now, this and that. Believe it or not, they see you in a totally different perspective with the World card, okay? We could be dealing with a twin flame reunion energy right now for the Aquarius is dealing with a past person that takes you to the upper level of a connection in the end-all be-all energy, okay? Now, new love. Aquarius is dealing with a new person. What have we got? The Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. So they're kind of about you. They're interested, but it's a unique kind of energy. This person could be grieving something that they've done, or they're also very quiet, something that they dealt with in the past. They're a bit of a nomadic kind of an energy. This is King Saul's tragic downfall. So I'm seeing that they've already been through an awakening. They've been through a dark night of the soul with this Aquarius energy that you could write a New York Times bestseller about, okay? You or them might actually even be a writer of sorts. But it's 1 Samuel 15:13. You might even have somebody, the name Sam might resonate to you. But this one shows they've had to be quiet. They've done the work so that they can come forward while leaving the past stuff, that grief in the past behind them, so they don't bring it into the new relationship. They're just a bit on their own because they keep their heart very guarded. The Five of Swords is the card of grief in the tarot. And grief is just that love energy that builds up in the heart that you can't transmit or give out to anybody. It's the jaw-clenching card, the tear that forms in your eyes because they don't have anybody to love. This person has a lot of love to give that they've had to just bottle up internally for a long time. So there could be a very powerful connection going forward on this one. Now, oh, cool. Thanks, Emma. I got you. Hi, Pisces girl. What's up? All right, let's see. Hi, Misty. Thanks for being here. All right, banners up. Got you guys. Tia, what up, honey? How you doing? All right. Hi. What's up, Angel Eyes? All right. Banner is posted. Hi, White Buffalo. I dig your channel. All right. Let's go for it. Tammy, what's up? How you doing, Tammy? Thank you guys all for coming. I appreciate you. All right. Now, future influence on the connection. Here we go. Get me back into Aquarius's energy. Let's do it. The Devil. Literally what I was talking about at the beginning of the reading. This shows going forward that this is the one that lets you break those ties that bind to go forward. Okay? Now, like we all, I mean, the Devil is such like a stereotypical name. We all called him Toby. It's cool. But in this one here, this is showing that when this comes out in a position for the future, it's what we were just talking about. That you're dealing with that Lionsgate transition and the old energy that just doesn't want to quit. But in the end, the Devil does lose. Okay? This shows that you guys will together break the ties that are holding together and motivate yourself forward. The Devil energy isn't always bad because it's Capricorn energy. And the Capricorns that I know, they're motivators. This is the ones that can get you to the top of the mountain, hold down multiple jobs. So I do see that you've actually got someone here that'll be your support, your rock, to help you guys break those chains together. Capricorn energy. You actually could be a Capricorn Aquarius cusper, possibly. All right. And would that be like an aquacorn? Oh, I like that. You're an aquacorn. That's neat. Okay. All right. Now, going forward, environmental factors that'll be around the situation. What have we got? 5 of Pentacles. The repeating numbers are kind of popping here, like popcorn. I'm seeing, oh, that's cute. That's a good memory. Yeah, okay. This might resonate, but I'm seeing that Jiffy Pop. The popcorn that's like on the stovetop or a campfire if you're into camping. And you like it in the tin thing, it's pop, 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 pop. That might resonate. But with the 5 of Pentacles, this here shows that you guys work together to come in out of the cold. Casper the Silent Ghost. This one I'm actually feeling has the energies, especially for the Aquarius is dealing with somebody from the past, that they reach out. They've energized their heart chakra. So for you guys, you're coming forward into a good Mercury retrograde. The first one we've seen since 1978, where good things return. These are the contracts you want to sign. These are the phone calls you've wanted to get from the people you wanted to hear from. And this is one of them, 5 of Pentacles. You guys will work together. Matthew 9:21, name Matthew might resonate to you, or you or them are born on the 9th or the 21st. But yeah, this lets you overcome those things that have just been locked down for too long. Some of you guys could be a COVID casualty too, and the lockdown was part of the factor of the derailment, so you guys worked to overcome that. Now, going forward, environmental factors and the future influence on it. What's it feeling like? 3 of Swords. Libra energy. There's strong Libra influence on this too. But this here shows that you guys have been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and this is those incoming energies, the ups and downs of life that you guys will be able to work with together. This is the rebellion against David. The name David might even resonate to you. That you guys literally rebel against the 3 Swords energies and rise to another level to overcome this stuff. The stuff that will show up in day-to-day life that just kind of tries to stop you. 2 Samuel 18:13 on this, okay? That you guys can overcome the places, the people, the things that just try to get in the way. The constant struggles. The 3 of Swords can sometimes be that you just want to get a gas and like the person in front of you wants to buy Lotto and Keno and they forgot their wallet. Then they don't know which lighter to buy. Then they need to get a cell phone charger. And you're just like, oh my gosh, I just want 20 bucks on pump 7, please and thank you. For some of you, I'm seeing that you have a check engine light on your car that just won't go away. And you're like, I've gotten to the point where I don't know what to even do with it, Archer. That sort of thing might resonate to you. And it's been on for a while. But yeah, 3 of Swords, those little types of things that you have to work to overcome. All right. That'll get us to the final outcome and how you guys will work to transfer through this and come into the higher level. The 10 of Swords. Done. You make it. Gemini energy. So you do come from a 5 Swords, 3 of Swords, right into the 10 of Swords. When we've got all the sword energy down here, that's somebody that understands you, speaks your love language, and learns to speak Aquarius. Because as an air sign, you know the swords don't hurt people unless somebody, like I could sit a sword on this table all day long and you know what? It wouldn't do a darn thing to anybody, would it? It would just sit there. But this lets you overcome it. Somebody learns to speak Aquarius. You might actually be changing up your hairstyle too, because this actually shows here that Samson's getting his hair cut. You know, that's a loose translation, but close enough for government work. Yeah, you might actually work with the government and like maybe you're in law enforcement or first responder, police, fire, EMS, or even like higher up the governmental food chain. But yeah, this shows that maybe like you're brunette and you're going blonde, or you're blonde and you're getting the roots fixed up or something. Like a little bit of Aquarius time where you get to sit in a chair for 2 or 3 hours with all that aluminfoil all over your head, but it's like for a good reason. I don't know. I'm a guy. I don't know how that works. But yeah, this shows a little bit of time needed, and you guys work together on this one. Somebody that actually uses their words wisely and lets you come to the point that you don't have to keep dwelling on the past. Because I'm seeing you've dealt with people in the past that have been like bringing up stuff from 2 and 3 years ago and be like, well, what? And you're like, I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. Why? I don't remember saying that long ago, type of a thing. Okay, some of it's just here and with you, and you'll be heard to be understood. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. You could be dealing with, we've got strong Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy on this. You've also got Capricorn, You've got the World card, which could bring in all the energies. So I see we got a lot of cross watchers, or you actually might have Aquarius further back in your chart, and you're a different sun sign, but you're checking it out. Okay, Gemini and Virgo are here. Strong air energy, little Sagittarius and Cancer on the side, but just for the spice of life. Okay, let's see what we've got going on. Give me everything you got on this Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, because you're entering the promised land. And then going forward, there's so many changes that are happening. You're just at the precipice of it. So let's do it to it. Here we go. All right, Nine of Pentacles. You or them could be born on the 9th or the 19th. I'm seeing a lot of repeating nines. So the repeating numbers thing has probably been following you out for a while. All right. Aw, thank you. Appreciate you. You rock. Thank you. All right. No way. The Nine of Pentacles on the Nine of Pentacles. As I'm saying, a lot of repeating nines. Oh my goodness. So yeah, some of you guys, you might just be changing up your wardrobe, doing a little bit of personal reorganization. But when I get repeating cards out, that's God telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on message here. Okay. So you've been feeling the heat and the pressure lately, and you are manifesting with that Five of Pentacles what you want for the future. Like right now, there's like everybody's against you almost in a way, okay? The pressure and wondering like, when will this all end? The Knight of Pentacles. It felt like it's taken for a while. But the Knight of Pentacles on this shows up that with the Knight of Pentacles is the knight that delivers the Ace of Pentacles. So you're clarifying who's bringing in that Ace of Pentacles that you're in. You're calling in the one that completes the picture, okay? This one here in my decks, the Knight of Pentacles, is the U.S. Postal Service, because neither rain or sleet, snow, even natural disasters stop the Knight of Pentacles from getting that Ace of Pentacles to its destination, okay? So some of you are recovering even possibly from some sort of, it's an interesting message. Some of you might be recovering from like a theft or a break-in possibly even. Could be like straight like a home break-in, or maybe just somebody that took money out of your purse, and intellectual theft where somebody steals your ideas, but like, and possibly even your heart. Taurus energy with the Five of Pentacles. And you're beyond tired of feeling like that you have, like you fought the good fight for so long, right? And when will those rewards show up for you? Because you never wind up with 10 Pentacles. You feel like you're always in the Five of Pentacles, that you're left out in the cold, not knowing where to go with something. And this here on the Fool card is kind of cool though, because the Fool card, look at how she's checking her phone. This is you getting that message we were talking about that I was seeing coming in. Because like right now, you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired and looking for something more positive, okay? So let's see. Could be a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. So we got a lot of earth and air energy right now where you're just trying to stay grounded. Not a lot of cups, not a lot of fire. Just maintain speed and heading. You know what I mean? Come here. Judgment card. Ooh. There is union in the energies. This is Revelations 20 in the Bible. Scorpio energy, but and look, some of you guys might even be going kayaking or going to water sports of some kind, maybe wakeboarding. But this here is, it's the 20th card in the deck, but I see this as mutable energy as a reader. The Judgment card I always see as Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Virgo, because it's allowing you to learn from what you've gone through in the past and be like, okay, never again. I'm not doing this. I won't let that happen. And go forward to find that harmony in the 1,000 years of peace that are described, okay, in the Bible. You might choose like, you might at first not to choose to go to this event, but with that Fool card that showed up on the Page of Wands, you'll have some fun. You've been carrying the weight on the world on your shoulders for far too long, and you're just taking care of yourself, okay? Strong Scorpio energy off that too. Could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper. And with the World card, one of the reasons you keep thinking and dreaming a lot about people from your past, even if it's not the one on your mind, and then you're like, well, why do I keep thinking about that person from 10 years ago or that high school buddy of mine? It's how your dreams are speaking to you to let you know what's coming in the future. Five Cups to the Three of Swords. Right there. It's allowing your heart to heal from a lot of what people have done to you over the years. And depending on the dreams, it can speak to you in different ways. Premonitions, views of the past, or views of the future. Okay, dreams are definitely very heavy in this energy for you, Aquarius. But like, you're doing your best to just keep up with the nonstop day-to-day things of life. Queen of Cups, that Three of Swords keeps popping. Five of Cups to the World card with the Star. So you are dominating the energy and just following your heart and trusting in the path on this one. and working to overcome a lot of the heartbreaks that you've dealt with, not just relationships, but friends that have left you or used you. For some of you, you came from a broken home and felt like one of the family members never even loved you, or some of you have been ostracized by family members, a sibling or a cousin you don't even speak to anymore, okay? It's feeling like everyone is out to get you, but yet you have no idea why. 5 of Cups. Even in the love life, you've got friends that are having baby showers and getting married, and you're getting coffee. And just wondering when your ships will come in. Scorpio energy. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. You or them could be born on the 5th or the 3rd. But see, there's real love. You have a real heart to give. Cancer energy with the Queen of Cups. That it's just been held back and held on for so long here, okay? That, like, you just want to overcome these things, put things into motion, you know, and move forward to find the one that you want with the World's card, okay? You still have a lot of feelings for them. On this 3 of Swords, too, this is interesting. This ties to your energy, Aquarius, with a Star card. I'm seeing on this one here that from some of you, I'm seeing someone that was taken from you. Somebody left this timeline unexpectedly. They look rather young, too. They look rather young. Oh, my. Hold on. My dominant program is the preservation of human life. I have to make sure this is safe. I have to make sure this is safe. I'm here to look out for you. Hold on a sec. 3 of Wands. Time is right. And the Devil. So it ties to the future of the energies. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. This is somebody very young, okay? Maybe it was a sibling or a loved one or the one, you know? But I'm seeing here that they left this earth at a rather young age unexpectedly. It looks like they were taken when they weren't supposed to be. Maybe they were a victim of like gun violence or straight up gang violence, all right? I mean, I know guns. I've had to work with them, but I don't believe in them. I don't even own them. But it's like, this might have been somebody that, like, a lot of wrong place, wrong time energy, and they left, and you didn't even get to say goodbye because it wasn't supposed to happen. But they're telling me on this here, too, on this 3 of Swords, like, you see the energy, how much that, like they're with you still? Okay? Yeah. It really hurts you that you didn't get to say goodbye. And they know this because they're still here with you. They actually do want to let me tell you that they're very proud of you for sticking up for them when other friends, other family members that have been talking about them behind theirs and your backs, speaking ill of like how they left this earth, but yet you stick up for them with that Star card. You speak the truth. And they're still looking out for you because you've looked out for them in this timeline still when other people have talked bad about them and their transition. And you tell them what really went down. This one here, I'm seeing here that this person has called in an army of angels. This person has called in an army of angels with that Star card to look out for you and to propel you forward on your life path so that you rise above all of these loudmouths. The people that are around talking stuff about them, that you stand up for it. And they're putting some things in place with a very big army of guardian angels to propel you forward and to rise above all these loudmouths. And your victory will put all these people in their places, okay? You've got big wins coming. And the reason you never got the chance to say goodbye, is because they're not gone. They're still with you. They're still right by your side. It's why you notice them. It's why you feel their presence, because they're looking out for you. And you've got a very big win coming in. Gold star energy on the top of this card. You've got a very big win coming in on this one. That's going to humble a lot of this loudmouth. The peanut gallery will be silenced by this. So many people in yours and this person's circle will not know what hit them. Okay? With that, I'm going to disconnect from that. Send condolences. Okay? And we're going to keep going now. All right. So that's a very powerful message for somebody. Definitely. But there's a lot of love still in the energies. And that's why you weren't allowed to say goodbye, because they're not gone. Okay. All right. Now, going forward, what have we got on the work work. There we go. There's the proper use your words right, Archer. Okay, let's go. All right, what do we got on the work home front with this Four of Swords? Please and thank you. Ooh, cards are getting shuffly. The Five of Swords. Okay. The Five of Swords ties to the new person energy. Ooh, some of you guys might meet a new person through the workplace that comes in when you're in like your roughest of times. And with the Empress, this is the person that picks you up through the workplace, and you guys rise into a power couple. It's going to shut everybody else down with the Empress. Strong Libra energy on this too. But as a reader, I actually see more fixed energy, which is you, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. So could be even Leo, Taurus, or Scorpio energy. You or them could be born on the 3rd, the 5th, the 13th, the 15th, 30th comes out. Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, some of you guys might actually start crushing on the boss. Okay, give me more. What's up with this? The Devil card, too. Wow. This is going across the board. King of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. Interesting. And that Queen of Pentacles is still hanging out down here. Look at how good you're looking to them. They're interested. But anyhow, okay. On the work home front, you guys are being attacked at work with this Devil card. Very similar to your love life. Okay? Capricorn energy. On this one here, what I'm seeing is that like you're starting to get to the point that you're fed up with that Five of Swords to the Empress to take your power back. Kind of get a little better on. All right? Virgo, Capricorn, and some Aquarius energy too on this. But this Devil card here, I'm seeing there's a lot of jealousy in the work ranks, isn't there? There's a lot of jealousy in the work ranks to some of your coworkers because for some reason they see you as like the favorite with the bosses. King to the Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely a work connection too, okay? Because you got a divine couple in this one. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of that jealousy in the workplace where they think the higher ups, like you got them, like I'm hearing like wrapped around like espresso. Sabrina Carpenter, looks so cute wrapped around my finger. That's what these people are thinking. So they think the higher ups are in your hip pocket or you're in their hip pocket simply because they keep ignoring all the hard work you do, right? Look how tired out you are at the Four of Cups, just trying to focus. Some of you guys might be like going to yoga, or you might actually run a yoga studio, work at a gym possibly, or even in like, I mean, it's interesting, but I'm seeing like dancing or DJing possibly even. And the industry is cutthroat, okay? Like I'm seeing like a dude break dancing type of a thing, all right? But whatever industry it is that you're in here, they ignore all the hard work you've done. Empress card to the Four of Cups, right? They just think you just get everything handed to you. But what I'm seeing on this one here, like, they think that like you've done they think you've done nothing to get to where you are today when you've worked really, really hard, and their jealousy is showing. Big time jealousy showing. You try to give your all to yourself and to the community. Some of you might even actually work in like a soup kitchen or a community center or like a children's center, you know, that type of a thing. But the Empress card to the Four of Cups, I see even some of your cases here that you might actually even be like some of you are in like a higher position and quietly quitting to go in another direction, but there's actually a promotion coming in for you. Might even involve relocation, but it's a higher up and like in more of a position of power on this one. All right. You try to give your all to everything and the community here, but you'll actually wind up in a leveling up here. You're dealing, for some of you, oh, this is cute. Really. For some of you, you are dealing with a coworker who thinks they're all that in a bag of chips, when in reality they're just stale Fritos, right? This person here, they think they're going to get this promotion so much that they're already making plans for it, right? They already are like, I got the job. I got this. I'm getting that promotion. I'm going, moving on up, you know, right? And so, like they're already talking to people about it, making plans. Like they picked somebody to take their current job in place because they're leveling up. Woo, they're going to be very unpleasantly surprised. Oh my goodness. They're going to be so unpleasantly surprised when they find out you actually got the job. They did not get a job, okay? They might even find out later with this Devil card that they weren't even up for the opportunity because they don't contribute enough. Wow. So yeah, the jealousy monster will get humbled rather quickly, and you're going to go to the top. Okay. So you won't have very much to worry about on the work home front. You're going to overcome this devil energy with that Empress energy really, really fast, okay? Could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Libra, Virgo, Gemini at work in the workplace. Could be an Aquarius. And for some of you, this Five of Swords ties to this Five of Swords. So there's going to be a to be continued on this as we go into the new love energy. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what we've got on the past love. All right, give me everything you got on this World card. Where's this taking us to? Thank you guys for being here, too. The whole video and the whole reading, it's all available on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, Archer Astrology. Come and be a part of the family. Love you guys. All right, the Two of Wands, Temperance, the Magician. Okay, the past person's in your energy. Page of Wands, and the Lovers. Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo. Also, Aries is hanging out here, too, with the Lovers card. So this person puts you through a roller coaster. The Lovers card, Aquarius, is the roller coaster ride of love in the Zodiac. It's not just, whoa, we're in love, let's awesomeness. So I'm seeing that originally when this thing started out, it was really good. Like that initial excitement going up the click, click, click. The whole reason this is the roller coaster ride, it's why Cedar Point has a ride named the Gemini. Because you had that first initial when you guys meet, and then it turns into the ups and downs of the ride. But the Grand Architect designed the roller coaster to get you guys safely to complete the cycle, complete the circle. All right, can we deal with the Gemini? But on this one here, it's like they never seem to get anything off the ground right. You tried and tried for a long time, and yet they never seem committed. Two of Wands. Constantly having to make a decision to keep going with this, okay? Some of you, they would break things. They had a temper issue going on. But I do see they've worked to level up through that with the Temperance card to the Magician card, that they, like you're the reason they did the work, okay? Because you went through a whole lot and you had to work to heal from it. I'm hearing Miranda Lambert. I'm hearing Mama's broken heart on this one, you know? Hide your crazy and start acting like a lady. So, like, they had a little bit of a temper problem. Just a little bit. All right, the Magician card and the Temperance card shows that they've actually done some work, though, to level up and come through this, okay? Like, they might have started showing signs of temper very early on. If it was just something simple like a broken dish or a broken cup, and then it started escalating and somebody broke a computer or broke a TV. For some of you, this made it all the way into the legal system. Some of you might have actually had to deal with restraining orders, things like that. And yeah, I see that some of this stuff was filed and some of this stuff went on or underneath the ranks because you guys had to, like, it needed to be timed out to protect you. God made all this happen to protect you because God was like, whoa, wait, hold it. We're sorry. We thought they were ready. They're still kind of grumpy. They're still a little bit like an angry resident. Some of you might be into real estate, investing, or property management of sorts, because angry resident's a phrase that we use in property management sometimes with some of our favorite people. Some of you might actually even be like, you guys might have lived together or one or both of you had to move, relocate as a result of the breakup and that it just got really, really bad, really, really fast, okay? But the cool thing about the Magician card or the Temperance card is that they see what they did to contribute to the breakup. And for most of you, they actually were the ones that did the breaking up. Like, they threw the fit, they caused the problem, then they broke up, and you're like, whoa, what in the world just happened? We met off and things were really good. Then they turned into a snake in the grass, you know, type of a thing. But on the Temperance card to the Magician card, that's actually the law of correspondence. The Hanged Man is the true definition of patience in the tarot, because think of how patient Pisces are. They process, they think things through. Whereas this Temperance is actually law of correspondence, staying optimistic, positive, regardless of whatever's coming at you. You always stay in a higher level, okay? The adventurous, the fun, the optimism of Sagittarius, and that anticipation of a fire sign, okay? So I do see they see what they did to contribute to this one, and without you even knowing what happened, you know, that's a lot. All right, give me a couple of cards on this, on that Two of Swords. Because the Two of Swords, that's the side of the sword that cuts. And for some of you, that might be a thing. And I don't have a safe way to go through that. I don't want to trigger it. But for some of you, there was like, maybe they actually did when they were younger, they had an issue. Sword energy with cutting. Okay? But yeah, so they had a lot that they had to do to contribute to this. So let me see what they were going to do going forward. Because they have leveled up. They've decided to do the work. So that's props to the Cross Watcher. Six of Cups, King of Swords, and the High Priestess. Expect the unexpected. Nice. Okay, today I actually don't mind this card. That's cool, God. I dig it. High Priestess to the Hermit. Virgo energy. The Doctor House of the Zodiac. Some of you, they might even had to do a little stay with the, club fifth floor. Might have had a little trip to the psych ward. But they actually, these people, the Cross Watcher, I'm giving you props and hugs on the back here because this one here, like, they have actually done that work to level up. And the only people that can't change are people that can't change. The ones that say people can't change, that's because they can't change. This person actually did do the work. Tell somebody holding their 12-step chip that people can't change. They're going to be like, oh, yeah? You want to bet? Okay? Some of you guys might even have worked with this on that. You know what I mean? You were brought into their life because they were going down a deep, dark well, okay? That they really weren't sure of the direction they were going. But this is expect the unexpected on this High Priestess. They're going to reach out. They're going to make a contact when you least suspect it. You're just going to like sit your phone down at night, plug it in on the charger, bedside. Just go about your business, doing your dishes, doing whatever, putting away your groceries. And then all of a sudden, the phone's going to... I'm like, oh, I just talked to my mom earlier. What's this all about? Hold on. Oh, my word, it's them. And with that Hermit card showing up, they're going to start... You guys will actually... They'll make an offer, an apology, start talking about what they've been through, acknowledging what they did. And I do see here that it might be a bit of a first awkward moment with that High Priestess, but going forward into this one with that Hermit card, I do see here that like they will actually apologize very politely, and choice will actually be yours. Some of you guys might be open to this. If you are, it'll go forward into a long-term connection. Some of you guys might not, and the choice will wind up being yours, Aquarius, because remember, you're the prize here, not them. So I see some of you, I see this as a straight up 50-50 shot here, okay? Half of you guys will be like, I accept the apology, let's go forward. And you will build a strong connection. You are part of the next generation with this one, going into the new earth, that things will work out, especially when you get that first message. I also see 50% of you that you won't ghost because you've been through the ghosting and the blocking, and it just breaks people's hearts. You don't do that because then there's no closure. But I do see you'll be in more of the law of correspondence, in a place of the good. So for like 50% of you guys that are dealing with the past person energy, you'll just be like, you know what, thank you for reaching out, and I appreciate it, but I'm gonna keep moving forward. I wish you well on this one, okay? But for those of you who want this to come back and you want it to work out, they got a sign off, their seal of approval, they're good to go, and you just go forward in a healed energy. The future together is yours. It's a long-term connection that you guys can rewrite as a blank space. The High Priestess is like Blank Space by Taylor Swift. Okay? Some of you actually, what I'm seeing on this one too, like you or them might be like a skateboarder, because I'm seeing like a skateboarder, like Tony Hawk style. A little bit of the fun, rugged type of a thing. But on this here, maybe it's some remodeling going on too. Maybe you or them are doing a little bit of home remodeling, or like you wind up like working things out and moving back in together. And now you got to all of a sudden move the furniture all back around again. All right. So you guys are trying to deal with like building a shoe cabinet. I'm talking to an Aquarius that really has a fondness for like a shoe or a boot collection or something too. I mean, I get it. I'm a guy. I got a lot of Nikes and Cole Haans, so it's cool. No worries. But if you're the girl, you're like, yeah, Archer, I got my go-to boots. I got my red bottoms. I got everything. Okay. Netflix show Supercell might resonate too for some reason. I just was told to say that part out. But all right, let's go into the new love here, because I do see that High Priestess to the Hermit card. They've done the work, and that message, like when you least suspect it, it'll show up. Literally, just staying neutral to the energy, like the great Aquarian philosopher, Phlegm Flows Freely, said. Just staying neutral to the energy, you'll be amazed what comes your way. Right? Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, new love, new person. What do we got going on for the Aquarius that's dealing with a new person? Let's see what we got. Perfect. Well, the new person just energied all over Buddha Squirrel. You okay? It's all right? It's all right. Okay, cool. Man, that was a close one, wasn't it? There we go. Okay. Well, let's see what this is all about. Five of Swords, the Emperor. Oh, my word, the Emperor to the Empress. Hold the phone. Justice, Ten of Pentacles, the Chariot. There's a lot of... Oh, my gosh, this is a lot of cards. Are you kidding me? I got to do what happens. It comes out. That's the whole reason this much energy comes my way, is because I can handle it. All right, let's see what we got. Emperor card, Chariot card, 10 Pentacles, This person's on the same level as you. You've done the work, they've done the work. Double 10 pentacles, repeating 10-10 for confirmation. On the Chariot, too. Cancer energy. Definitely could be dealing with a Cancer in this situation. 7 of Swords gives us some Aquarius, too. That this is somebody that's done the work to ready to go forward. With that Chariot card, there could actually be an actual physical distance between you guys, or you met like online or distantly. But this person is interested in you. There's obviously some chemistry because they energied all over Buddha Squirrel. But yeah, this is something here. Now, I do see they're a little bit supportive. They're a little bit flirty. Could be an age difference. Doesn't have to be a big one, but I do see like it's either an age or a height difference or something on there. It's like you got to reach up to kiss them or something. The King of Cups shows they are very kind of on their own. They're a little bit of a nomad, little recluse. You know, they kind of they got a very small circle. They just do their thing. And this person's different than anybody you've ever been with before, too. Different energy. 10 of Swords. They're already healed. They've already gone from the 7 of Swords, where they've prioritized and organized and put some of the stuff going on, okay? And they've gone into a 10 of Swords. But the King of Pentacles on the... Whoa, that's the King of Cups. Oh, it's Pisces. This person isn't the kiss and tell type. They don't give their heart to just anybody. All right? And this person loves making plans. Like, they already had all this stuff ironed out in the energies with that Emperor. Okay? And remember, for some of you guys, I was mentioning that there was a little bit of like a work-love thing, or you guys just like, maybe some of you guys just like share a hobby or an interest, okay, that ties into this one. And like one of you guys, like maybe you guys like bird watching and that's how you met. Or you guys both got birds. I don't know. See the birds on the 3 of Swords down here? I'm seeing like sparrows. I'm also seeing even straight up ravens and barn owls that might be like, yeah. Maybe you guys just both like dressing up like Luke Skywalker with the woo, woo, woo thingies. I've never seen Star Wars, so lightsabers. Never seen Star Wars. Those really cool flashlights. Yeah. But this is like that person that just kind of, they get you. They embrace your quirks and everything. Like, this is just something that's cool. And I know that it's like there's always something going on here. But, like this one here, you guys both found each other for a reason. All right? Because that like energy attracts like energy. There's a magnetic pull between the two of you guys. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Could be a Cancer. Aries is here. But this is like a true twin flame coming in. Okay? This one shows up on the 4 of Wands. For some of you, you've already been down the twin flame journey, right? And you're like, yeah, Archer, I met the twin. This here is your rewards for what you dealt with on the twin flame journey. 4 of Wands. The 4s are the Reason Tarot. And the 4 of Wands does not always tap right into a twin flame energy. But it could be that in the past, some of you might have realized or noticed and be like, yeah, Archer, I dealt with a karmic twin or a false twin that came in. You found the real twin showing up. Some of you guys went through the separation phase or a complete disconnect on the twin flame, and the rewards for it are coming in to get you to that end-all be-all energy. This is top shelf, top tier stuff, okay? All right? Some of you guys are actually into, like, some of the esoterics. I could actually be talking to an Eastern Star or a Freemason here. It's possible. But yeah, 10 of Swords to the King of Cups on the Emperor. This is boss. This is daddy's home to match up to your Empress, where they embrace your work, your love, and everything that's going on, okay? This one here, I see it starting as a bit of a slow burn because they're trying to play it coy. They're playing it really cool. You're going to be born on the 10th, the 20th, the 21st. I'm also seeing the 11th, the 7th, the 4th, and the 14th comes out. And you do have repeating 7s showing up along with the repeating 10s. Okay? Yeah, King of Wands. Sagittarius energy on this one. There is a power couple vibe in here between the two of you guys, okay? So they're telling me, like, if I'm, like, maybe you're wondering, like, why they're quiet, because they keep all this stuff bottled up to themselves. But they're telling me, like, I'm talking to Aquarius. I'm obviously interested, okay? This is somebody that really, like, doesn't, like, pull their whole heart out on their sleeve until they're, like, ready to open up. King of Cups, okay? And, like, that Chariot, though, literally, the Chariot's Cancer energy. It's like, they cardinal sign all over the energies. Once they get going, they word vomit out. Might even be a little bit of liquid courage involved, where they like tell you the meaning of life. Once they open up, they could be a little fun like that. But there's travel involved too on this with that 4 of Wands. It's the rewards for everything that you have gone through that takes you right to the 10 of Pentacles, where somebody actually embraces you and gets you. And like they're being like, yeah, if I'm talking to Aquarius, if I'm with Aquarius, I'm interested. So there might just be like New person cross-watcher. There's nothing wrong with saying you miss somebody or you love somebody, okay? Or say it back, okay? So they're just a little quiet. They're very King of Cups. But this start as like a slow burn that once you guys cross that threshold, which is going on right now, then it goes all 10 Pentacles and they're all over the table with the King of Wands. Yeah. This one here is going to start opening up more. And once you guys have adjusted to being with like a new person, and all of a sudden, this is my person. Cool. Then you guys just, once this one stops, it's going to pop like the Jiffy Pop popcorn. So for some of you, this has felt like it's taken forever to happen. I'm seeing like road construction and like having to always reroute yourself. Like even your GPS can't keep up with it. And roundabouts. You might live near roundabouts or be driving through them. And you're like, there is no way this is more cost effective than a 4-way stop with a traffic light. Tell me how this works. Okay. But that's just some signs to let you know that the world is spinning. This Mercury retrograde is like still pulling in this energy for you guys going forward. And you guys are going to adjust to the new person being your person and finding the real one and being like, this is what a twin flame energy is like. This is what an end all be all is like. Oh my gosh, I kind of like it. Because you just get to be yourself. You know, even if you bird watch with a lightsaber. Interesting. But yeah. So we come to that point where you guys both come together. Even the Aquarius is dealing with the past person. They come in correct after everything they put you through. The Aquarius is dealing with a new person. Once you put your foot in the door on that one and open it up, oh my word, you might be coming back later on and being like, Archer, how do you do that hooky thing again? They're like, they really, really, really love me. Okay? All right, so let's see on the forward momentum. What's got going on? Give me a little clarifiers for the future too, please. You or them actually might straight up be like a flight attendant, a stewardess, or even a pilot. Something in the airline industry just popped too. Cool. It literally, as I'm saying something just popped in the energies. Ace of Cups fell out of the deck onto the table. Cancer energy. It's go time. The past person returns and they're in a new energy. They're not coming back the way they left you, but yet they've leveled up. Okay, you don't want them still hanging out in their sleep pants and 12 noon in the afternoon on the couch being like, yeah, I'm doing great, living my best life. They come back correct. They're like, I'm glowing. And you're like, you're not glowing. You haven't showered yet. This time they come back in this new Ace of Cups energy. And for the Aquarius is dealing with a new love, you got the real love right there. The cup does overflow with for you. With the 6 of Wands. Cancer, Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Leo, cusper possibly. Those two are never far apart. But the 6 of Wands, that's victory that you did not even suspect. And looking at things from a different perspective. Leo energy. The 6 of Wands is Caitlin Petty showing up to the Country Music Awards and being like told ahead of time, guess what, your new artist of the year 2025. Surprised. And she's like, I'm not taking a limo. I'm going to ride it on a horse. This offer comes in and makes you feel really good. It rides out on a white horse just when you least suspect it to the point of victory. All right? This is an equal, honest partnership that you've wished for because you popped the Ace of Cups out, especially in the new energies. The Knight of Swords. Told you it was you that did it. That's your card. You and them might even be into mountain biking. Are you guys going to do little bike things and date night trips together? Oh, that's cute. I'm seeing a date night where like you guys like make your own drive-in movie theater. I'm seeing you guys sitting in a car with a projector like projecting the movie or the TV show like up onto the garage door in your community or your house or something. And all the neighbors and the property managers and the homeowners association are like, what are you doing? But it's cute. The show Bridgerton or The Bear might resonate. Or you're going to watch Game of Thrones or Hunger Games. Interesting. Moon card, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands. It's protected. The 7 of Wands protects the 6 of Wands victory. And I'm just trusting my guides. When they tell me pull an extra card, pull an extra card. This is somebody on an equal partnership that learns to speak Aquarius and sees things from a much more positive perspective. 6 of Swords. On that 7 of Wands, the 7 of Wands in Tarot, oh, I just saw the movie Kill Bill. There might be an Aquarius that really likes that movie because, look, doesn't that look like Kill Bill a little bit there? But the 7 of Wands protects that 6 of Wands victory that you guys have worked so hard to achieve. 7 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. And with the 6 of Swords, we've got repeating sixes coming out. That moon card we saw at the beginning that popped out, the fear of being alone or being like on your own, you overcome those fears. All the moon card is the fear of the unknown, that the Wheel of Fortune to the Queen of Wands, it sheds the light on this, okay? Aries energy, Cancer, Sagittarius energy on this one. They're kind of joined at the hip. that takes you into a King of Wands. I told you you're calling in and dude, there's passion between the two of you guys. King to the Queen of Wands. That's a power couple that has the passion and keeps the fires burning between you guys. All right? Sagittarius, Aries energy on this one. It's finding that one missing piece of the puzzle that they just get you. They just understand. Some of you guys do puzzles and you're like, where's the cloud? Where's the piece with the barn roof? I love it. Knight of Swords. This is going to actually happen faster than planned for you guys because you learn each other's love language and you start making plans for the future. That's the coolness on this one. Okay? See you guys hanging out and having a good time in the future going forward on here. You might actually have to get used to this for a second because like you're so used to people like questioning you or not understanding you. This person takes the time to learn to speak Aquarius and they love you. Aquarius and a person sitting in a tree. You're just going to be happy. This person won't take you for granted or respect you. All the things that have happened to you that you feared in the past, even for the Aquariuses that have a past person returning, they're coming in correct on this one to stand up and fight for their right to love you. Yep. Knight of Swords. It's going to happen a lot faster than you expected, okay? This gives you the chance to feel accomplished and to be like, yes, we made it. And the rest of it is just like whatever it's meant to be coming your way. And where do we go from here? It's all up to you guys. The Wheel of Fortune finally turns in your favor to bring in the real love that you've seeked. I like it. Aquarius, claim this one in the comments because you deserve not to be stressed out and overthinking no more. You got that power couple. Grab your lightsaber. I don't know. But yeah, you got that power couple coming in. Claim it down in the comments. Let's manifest it for you. Let's go all Captain Picard and make it so. All right? Yeah, I can't do Patrick Stewart. I'm working on it. But yeah, you deserve this. Leave a comment. Let's claim it. We will help you manifest it. And leave a comment. Let me know how it resonates too, because this ends all the swords, all the confusion gets ended with nothing but passion, love, and adventure. All right? It's about time. When Pluto makes it back into your sign, because it's just going to hit Capricorn for a little bit, and then it's back into Aquarius, you're setting the pattern for how the future is going to go. Beautiful work. Definitely take a minute. It means a lot to me that you take a minute to leave a comment. Let me know how it resonates. I know it takes me a minute to respond to all the comments. I keep busy, but I do get notified. I see, like, and love every of them, and it means the world to me that you take time out of your day to even to leave one. So thank you very much for doing that and being a part of the channel. Okay? All right, gotcha, Emma. All right, so let's grab the super chats. Let's get this knocked out and do it to it. I love the super chat questions because even though they're personals, they always tie into the reading, which is really, really cool. All right, let's go Titanic. All right, let's see what we got. What I'll do, Emma, since I'm looking right now, I'm just going to go ahead and read what's going on here, okay? All right? So I'm going to knock these ones out, and then I'll knock out the super chats, okay, through the fan page. And you guys, I know you all work hard for your money, and times can be tight, so I really appreciate you for your donations to the family and the channel are awesome. And we're going to do the contest announcement tonight, too, for August. I forgot to even put that in the morning post. All right. Let's see what we got. Hey, Misty. What's up, Cattails? All right, let's go for it. Hey, Crystal, what's going on? All right, and TikTok, if you want to come and see the video, feel free. You can come over to YouTube, Archer Astrology. It's already posted there, so you can scroll back and check it out. All right, let's roll. Let's do it to it. Okay, White Buffalo. Will my new love meet me? September 9th. Love and I love that birthday. See, so White Buffalo, you're a 9/9 Virgo? That is so cool. Ooh, I'm a 7/7 Cancer. I love the repeating numbers. That's cool. Although now that I've made it through Cancer season, I have decided to no longer identify by my Cancer placements. If people in the world today can identify as a Comanche helicopter, I can identify by my December 12th Sagittarius Neptune placement. So I'm now December 12th Sagittarius. But it's cool, right? I mean, doesn't everybody do that with their birth chart? Figure out the dates based on the degree? I'm a dork. I love it. But I'm a Sagittarius dork now. And plus, that means I get to have another birthday this year. All right, let's see what we've got. Wheel of Fortune, the Lover's card, but we got a 7 of Wands. We have a couple of repeating cards that came out from this too, okay? So, yeah, your new love here I see coming in. It's a bit of divine guidance. The Wheel of Fortune has been working on bringing this in. Maintaining your speed, course, and heading like Captain Smith here, totally worth it. The 7 of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles shows that it is coming. It's meant to be. The Knight of Pentacles gets that knight to its destination. You're just on the uphill climb on this with the Lover's card to bring out the Knight of Wands and the 7 of Swords. There is the potential with this Lover's card, Gemini energy, that not only will you have the new love that's coming in, you might also have somebody from the past that reaches out for your birthday, but it'll actually, you won't not mind it. It's somebody that you least suspect, but like Wallace Hartley's violin, they found that thing 120 years after the ship sank. It's on display. But I think you're going to wind up with a Seven of Swords offer that you got to decide, like, do I do anything about this past person saying happy birthday and that? Or am I even interested? I think it's like 1 or 2 relationships ago, believe it or not. And then you've also got a new energy coming in. Could be a Leo or a Capricorn. Could be a Gemini or a Cancer, possibly a Sagittarius, maybe even an Aquarius. It might tie to the new person energy in the reading, all right? And we did get the repeating 7s for confirmation on what I'm saying that ties into your 9-9. Wish I'd have gotten 2 12s, but we'll work on that. We got time. It's only Leo season. All right, girls, so I hope that helps. Happy early birthday, by the way. Happy early birthday, all right? So yeah, on top of the new love, you're going to have somebody from a relationship or 2 ago that reaches out as well. And like, hey, happy birthday, how you been? You might just be like, no, thank you. Bye, Felicia. All right, totally up to you. All right, let's see. Pisces girl, what's up? No, Pisces girl. I read your comment and choose to ignore it. All right, let's see. Everything else good right now, Emma? Let's see, we got you covered. Cool. Okay. Angel Eyes is having, hi Angel Eyes, how's the lollipop? All right, I think we're good. Okay, let's roll for it. The others haven't reposted. Okay, gotcha, Emma. Cool beans. If you follow me back on TikTok, I'll mod you up over there too. All right, so let me run over the super chats. Right there. Bet. Okay, I'll give him a 5-day forecast. That's no problem. I always wanted to be a weather person. I actually did a little bit of time at Spark Howard School of Broadcasting. Then I changed and went into business management because I got this idea to start a car accessory company, which actually bought me my first house when I sold that company. But I always did want to be like, we have a warm front approaching in from the moon energy right here as we approach the new moon in Leo. And then now on the back side of that, there'll be a storm front coming up the eastern coast. That is, and you can just blame that on Gemini or something. No, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I love you, Gemini. I'm just messing. Okay, Angel Eyes, what's next for you in love? Crab's been quiet. Okay, gotcha. All right, let's see. Queen of Pentacles, really, 7 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Now, he will eventually reach out because I see he went through some kind of a derailment last night that led to that texting and stuff. You're going to actually get faced with a choice on this one where he is actually either A, very immature, or B, he actually has some psychological problems, which I can't do diagnosis. I'm not a doctor. I can only say this is what it is. Now he might want to consult a doctor. All right. But what I'm seeing on this Queen of Pentacles going on is that, like, you were brought into his life because he's dealt with a lot of these types of derailments in the past, and that, like, you're supposed to, like, and you don't have to. You could be like, I'm supposed to do nothing. Remember, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just the map reader. I'm just the navigator. Compliance, just the navigator. But what I'm seeing here is if you were to choose to ride this out with him, you will continue to experience stuff like this where he makes you feel like an option. But it's almost like you are very gifted as opposed to him, where there is the option, should you choose this mission. Okay, Mission Impossible, dun, 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 dun. Don't put on a black turtleneck and hang from a wire. I've tried that, I got stuck. But the Queen of Pentacles, like you're supposed to mother him and teach him like real love. That is going to be your purpose in the connection, should you choose to accept the assignment. That he doesn't know real love. So you're going to have to nurture him when he's having panic attacks, I'm seeing, or he has anxiety or bipolar issues. That you're going to have to nurture him through it and be like, you're not breaking up with me. You're having a stressful day. What is wrong? How can I help you? No, I'm breaking up with you. No, I know. Like, I'm seeing that TikTok where it's like, I think we need to get a divorce. And then the guy's like, okay, so you want some chips, side of queso, double shot? And she's like, well, yeah. He's like, all right, so we good? She's like, yeah, we're good. That sort of a thing. You do not have to choose to accept this assignment. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of world on your shoulders, girl. But that's what I'm seeing. If you take it from a 6 of Swords perspective, where you like nurture him back to health, he's in his Pharaoh Krabby Kitty mode type of a thing, you could nurture and teach him real love. It is totally your choice, though. Tarot readers should never tell anybody what to do. We're just tour guides. That is all. We're just reading the map. But yeah, so that's what's next for you in love. Now let's go the other choice, okay? Because I'm not, when we're tour guides, I'm going to pull up another map. You know, find me an alternate route. Because let's say you sat there and you're like, No thanks. No thank you. No thank you. No love for crab. Let me see another alternative, okay? Let's see what we got. Thanks, Mama T. Thanks for covering. Love you, girl. I just said love you, girl, to my mother. Mama T is my actual birth mother. I'm sorry, mother. I mean, I do love you. So, love you, Mom. Whatever. Okay. Knight of Cups. You do have another love offer approaching with the Six of Swords. Could actually be the new love energy in the Aquarius reading, because that is Aquarius to the Page of Swords. Okay. With Chief Officer Wild. So you haven't met this person yet. It's not somebody in your circle. This will be something as a result of you traveling, going somewhere, just day-to-day stuff, okay? Like, you might go after here, you go to, like, the gym, or you go to the store. You might actually meet somebody at, like, Starbucks that works behind the counter, right? And you guys kind of hit it off. Looking at things in a neutral perspective of, like, everyone's a potential candidate will actually take you further. You know what I mean? Where there is the potential that you might hit that one right person that you'll just feel the connection in your heart, in your soul. Like you're gonna be standing in line getting ready to order your triple makalaka fraka ding dongy thingy and oat milk shake and espresso. I actually can't say it right. I know what to order. But you might be there to order it and be like, whoa, well, what's up, Mr. Starbucks? How you doing? Type of a thing. Junky energy much? And like your soul will just know and be like, this one's worth a shot. Something tells me to say hi to this guy and like something like that. Okay? So just, you actually will have an incoming energy that's on a soulmate level that's just in your day-to-day operations of life. Okay? So give it a go, and those are choices. Totally your choice. You can free will do whichever one you want, and either one is the right choice. There is no wrong choice. That's the cool part. God's got everything already mapped out and planned for you. There's actually one where the crab didn't mess everything up yesterday too. But God's like, hey, face palm, okay? All right, hope that helps. All right, Joe, Lionsgate messages. 10-4, Joe, how you doing? What's up? All right, let's see. Lionsgate messages for Joe. Wow, the Six of Swords is just on repeat right now. That needle's going to go right through the record. Knight of Cups comes back. Page of Swords is back. Did I forget to shuffle the deck? Did you guys see that? Oh my word, Joe. I shuffled the deck, yet the same exact cards that Angel Eyes got came back. Messages for you coming up here through Lionsgate is that you have felt a little bit different. Like the Lionsgate portal left you very stressed out. Like you might even have woke up this morning being like, why do I hate everything? Why do I feel this way right now? This is like things aren't going that bad. You know, what's going on? Gemini energy to the Eight of Cups. Your positive perspective is that's all it is. You're actually adjusting like I'm seeing that it's like tuning a guitar, a couple strings that weren't quite right, and you're like, oh, okay, hold on, fix that one a little bit, fix that one just a little bit, that sort of a thing, okay? But what I'm seeing on this one here is that the perspective change that's going on. Lionsgate messages for you are that your Gemini is actually watching you and learning from you, and like right now, Gemini is accepting some of the mistakes, because Chief Officer Wild was the one that, during the sinking of the Titanic, he sent passengers to A deck, forgetting that Titanic's A deck, the one deck down from the top where the lifeboats were on Titanic, it had an enclosure of steel to make it looked a little different. It protected the people from spray and closed up some of the unused area. But he forgot about that because Olympic didn't have that feature. I don't know why they never put it on the Olympic. I would have. Maybe they just didn't want the Olympic to look like the Titanic. I don't know. They weren't switched either, so be cool with that. They weren't switched. Anyways, so he made a mistake and sent people down to A deck, forgetting that there was a screened-in enclosure there, and had to get them back up to the boat deck. So I'm being told your Gemini is realizing that Gemini went in the wrong direction, went to the wrong deck, and is actually, Lionsgate caused Gemini to do a little bit of a rethink of things, okay? To be like, oh man, it was that moment Gemini realized they messed up, you know? So they will be actually, the message for you is to stand by. Your patience isn't going unrewarded. The Knight of Cups is the most unique love offer because there was only one African-American family on the Titanic. One out of 2,200 people. So in that case, this is a little bit of an expect the unexpected as a reward for what you've been through. Page of Swords also tells me that I'm getting dual meaning off of this Page of Swords right now, in that not only has she learned that she, like, I don't know why I just called feminine energy? Oh, they're going through a feminine masculine energy shift because there's no gender in tarot because we all got all the energies. So yeah, the heart's opening up, more feminine-like. I like that. But in the same side of that, okay, whereas Gemini's learning to embrace a little bit of femininity and be a little less intense, on the other side with Page of Swords, they're also been checking you out. They had that moment during the Lionsgate portal that they logged in and they looked at your stuff. So the seed just got planted in their head. Okay? So I hope that helps. Murdoch's at the bottom of the Page of Wands, so they'll be back. Okay. What's up, Monjaro Mom? What's coming up in love? Is there going to be a choice? Ooh, okay. Can you tune me in to see if there's a choice? If so, what have we got? Hey, Landon, what's up? Three of Swords. The Seer. High Priestess. Okay, there is something going on behind the scenes with the Three of Wands. I got repeating threes. 3-3. That's a repeating number showing up. Have you been noticing 333 a lot lately? Even the time on the clock or the time that you're waking up or something? Believe it or not, I see you're going to wind up. Have you been trying like online dating or something? Because I'm seeing 3 offers, not 2. I'm seeing a past person that returns that broke your heart. I'm seeing somebody new, and then I'm also seeing somebody that you don't even know. You got somebody that wants to come out of the friend circle, and Three of Wands feels the time's right to give it a shot. So they're going to like be DMing you or Instagram or something. They might not even have your cell phone number yet, so they're going to like go with whatever method they got to get a hold of you. Then I see the High Priestess. This is the one here that you don't even expect or see coming, that you're just going to bump into them and just be like, whoa, what's up? Like somebody will just walk up to you at the gym or at the store or something. Look, I just saw the store. Do you do that thing when you go to Home Depot at certain hours? Or the grocery store? Heads up, guys go to grocery stores. We are in and out in 10 minutes. We are not there to hang out. We like literally like I know I'm stopping to get this, this, and this. And I'm out the door. Just so you know. Anyways, same with Home Depot. Now, Home Depot I'll hang out at for a while. I do get distracted in the garden center at Home Depot. I do go kind of ADHD looking at Home Depot. But I digress. Anyhow, Three of Swords. And then you'll actually have the one that broke your heart, okay? The one that brought you to tarot is planning to make yours. So you're going to wind up with a couple choices. Watch for pennies on your path. I'm not being told multiple change or anything. You will see a quarter and a nickel at some point, but the penny is going to be the key one to let you know one of these 3 offers is approaching. And if you get all 3 coins at once, where you walk past and you look on the ground, there's 3. Whoa, you know, that sort of thing. That means they're all starting to approach. Okay, so I hope that helps. You got, wow, what's your secret? Oh my gosh. You got like from nothing to everything. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. or Crystal. All right, Crystal Robinson. What do we got for Crystal? Give me a little 5-day forecast for Crystal. That 6 of Swords came back. Guys, we have made it through a rough time. Crystal, you are on the outcome of the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. Everybody pulling the 6 of Swords. This and the 8 of Wands are becoming the it cards for August now that we've made it through that portal. Because we went in, like literally, since July 28th up to August 7th. We were coming into this energy of heading for Mercury retrograde, thinking it was going to be the old school, like our minds were already set. We already had a preconceived notion that the Mercury retrograde was going to be bad. Oh gosh, here we go again, get ready, you know? But then the Lionsgate portal is that moment that we Mandela affected in timeline shift where it's like 6 of Swords. Now, you will see by the 12th that it's not going to be a bad retrograde. This is going to turn into a good retrograde. Like I'm seeing, Crystal, that in the past 8 of Swords, you dealt with, like, you always wanted a certain past person to come back, and you listened to tarot, you've tried manifesting, you've done everything except send up smoke signals, poof, 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 you know? But in this one here, they've never come back in any of the past Mercury retrogrades. Never an acknowledgement across the board. This Mercury retrograde during Leo season, they're the one that's going to actually reach out. Like the rest of all the energies have played out over the past retrogrades, and then all of a sudden they show up like She's All That in the movie. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, KKC, give me a little current energy check. What's up with KKC? There we go. Okay, 5-day forecast. Let's go. Here we go. Hey, Sia, what's up? What's up, Emma? Whoa, KKC, you got 3 of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands, okay, with the 8 of Cups. Somebody that walked away from you. Yep, you just said the name. That's them. They've got your Ace of Wands chakra activated, and you are very much on their mind that they want to work this out. Say for YouTube. They want the makeup boom boom, okay? So that's literally, I know that's a quick one, but they are returning, and it's literally going to be that energy of like, why did you walk away from me? What in the world happened? Just shut up and kiss me, you fool. Okay, so yeah, they're going to approach before the end of Leo season. Heads up. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Emma, congrats. We got a first date with a Leo. Oh my gosh, Leos are so cute. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. Leos are adorable. It'd be fun to go on a date with a Leo, I'll bet. That'd be cool. I bet you they're fun because they can't help but glow. Okay, Carmel, what's up? Give me a little energy. We got some fingers crossed. Let's tap into those fingers crossed energies. What is going to happen with Emma's date? Here we go. Page of Swords to the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. You don't realize it, but this one here with the Page of Swords, you guys are both going to learn a lot about each other tonight. This is going to be a very long date. It's not going to be awkward. You guys are going to talk about anything and everything. And like, I see you guys like just sitting out and talking at the end. Even like one of those things, like after like the waitress will come by and be like, we closed an hour and a half ago. I have to go home to my family. Dude, you guys mind? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. You guys are going to lose a lot of the track of the time with the Ace of Cups. You're going on a date with a first, like a real love type of a thing. It's not going to be like what you've experienced before, Emma. This one's going to be a little different. You're going to feel a little younger. And I see the potential for a photo of the two of you guys. Like, be like, come on, let's take a picture. This was a good time, Ace of Cups. Let's take a photo. Then you're going to look in the photo afterwards and you're going to be like, this is weird. I look comfortable. I'm not forcing a smile. I'm not like stressing out. I like just look like I look calm. I look like I belong in this photograph. It's not, I don't look like I'm faking. And Ace of Cups to the High Priestess. This one's actually there's a lot behind the scenes. This will take off and go. You guys are going to learn a lot about love from each other because you guys have both been, you watch this. He tells you a little bit about his past. You're going to find out you guys have been down a very similar set of circumstances that with the Ace of Cups, the Page of Swords. You guys are actually going to learn from each other. It's a very nice setup on this, okay? So I hope that helps, honey. Good luck. You got to let us know. Keep us posted. You let us know how the date night goes, for sure. Keep the fam in the loop. I want to see another connection on our checklist, all right? So let's go. We're going to add you to the resume. All right, Tia Bia, update on your Leo. Ooh, I'm pulling a lot of Leo energy today. Is his friends making an issue? Let's find out. All right, here we go. Are Leo's friends making an issue? Thank you. Anything else about this? Anything else? No. Okay, cool. Queen of Cups on the Devil card. No. No. I don't know if you even know this song because this is like an oldie but a rarity thing. I'm hearing. Who was it? It's I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? That what I'm seeing on this one with the Devil card of the Queen of Cups. The update on your Leo is he's having a hard time processing his feelings. Like he's literally like, what? Why do I keep thinking about Tia? How do I overcome this? What is it? He's never actually been in love. He's loved people. He's just never been in love, and he's developing feelings for you. He's dealing with this Mercury retrograde. Like he keeps getting stressed out, getting headaches and stuff, and just being like off his rocker a little bit. But on the deep down energies, he's just actually learning that he's in love with you. I think he'll reach out in a very awkward place. He won't really know what to say. He's going to fumble up on his words a little bit. But the friends aren't making an issue. Him overcoming the fear of love is like the primary issue, or learning how to be in love. All right? So I hope that helps, honey. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Okay? All right. Let's see what we've got left. I think we're done. We're good. Super chats are good. Boom. We're off. All right, cool. All right. Aquarius, thank you very much for letting me read your life, love, and energy today. I love you. Cat of Nine Tails, Emma, Pisces girl, thank you guys so much. I appreciate and love you guys. Aquarius, thank you for letting me read your life, love, and energy today. I appreciate you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I do offer both the one-on-one links as well as the private YouTube links, so I look forward to working with you. And God, thank you very much for the messages we got today for Aquarius. As always, we are grateful for your protection, guidance, and direction. And for putting up with me. Give me one right here. Come on. No? That's fine. We'll do it again later. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later for the all signs. Until then, Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I'll see you later. I love you.